Hello, my beautiful people. How are you guys doing? I hope everyone is doing okay. Here again with you is Upstream Health with Ify. So, at Upstream Health, we get to learn a lot of healthy tips, healthy information about our body, about how we can treat our body, and how we can cooperate with our body to have a quality life. And also deliberately implement these behaviors and this information so that we can prevent or reduce our chances of being hit by deadly illnesses. So today our topic is gonna be some of the things you need to know about cancer. Yeah, cancer, I call cancer a blood-sucking demon. It's a very, very deadly illness. So I want you guys to pay attention on some of the information I'm gonna give. So the information you're gonna get today is not limited to what I'm giving you today. I said just a few points of information that you need to know about cancer. All right, so what is cancer? So I'm going to explain it this way. Every individual has cells. We have cells in the body, and all of our cells have what is called a powerhouse. Our powerhouse keeps us going, keeps cells dividing, keeps activities going on so that we can grow, we can heal when we get sick, we can break down food when we eat it. That's the powerhouse, and every human being has this in all their cells. There are multiple powerhouses in your body. So just think about when there is a damage on that powerhouse. The powerhouse, like I said, controls activities, controls growth. Cells divide, the aged ones die off, and it keeps growing and they wear out, they die. But when there is a damage on that powerhouse or in that powerhouse, the powerhouse will lose control. So cancer is when your powerhouse loses control and your cells will begin to divide. It begins to divide out of control. So your body loses control over a lot of activities of metabolism, a lot of stuff's going on in the body. So that's what cancer is, right? And then these cancer cells, when they begin to grow uncontrollably, they can spread. They have high tendency of spreading into other cells of the body, taking over the other powerhouses. That's what causes cancer. And today, I'm just gonna be limiting it to one trigger of cancer. Usually we have, in broad term, we can have like 3 triggers of cancer. One can be genetic, which the one we don't have control over, where you see it's in the family line. Maybe a relative has cancer. There are high chances that another family member down the line can get that cancer. The other one is idiopathic. So when we say idiopathic, it means there's no known cause. Like people just have cancer cells. We don't know why they have that cancer. There's no reason, a lot of tests. We cannot find out why that cancer is there. And the third one, which is the big one, is environmental. That is the one I'm going to be speaking about today. And the whole topic today is limited to preventing cancer, not treatment. So I'm going to be talking more about prevention or reducing your chances of getting cancer. What we should know about cancer and how to reduce our chances of getting cancer. Okay, so like I said, there are different types of cancer. Cancer can affect any part of the body. So which means if a part of the body has cancer, it means the powerhouse of that organ has been damaged. So now here we go. What are these triggers or these things that damage your powerhouse? There's so many triggers, there's so many causes. So I'm going to start with one. We have what is called free oxygen radicals, right? So what are free oxygen radicals? Free oxygen radicals is oxygen. So when your body goes through reaction like breaking down of food, fighting going on in the body, like your immune system fighting for you, there are a lot of reactions going on every second in your body. When you eat, there is a chemical reaction. When you react to food, there is a chemical reaction. So in that chemical reaction, oxygen, we call that free oxygen, they get released in the body, and they are very essential also for your growth and for your protection, right? So they flow around the body. But when the level of oxygen radicals gets abnormally high, that is a trigger for cancer. So we're going to be looking at triggers for abnormal high levels of free. Okay, whatever abnormally increases free oxygen radicals in the body can trigger cancer cells. For example, we have heavy metals. Heavy metals, some sources are industrially produced food. We see a lot of heavy metals in herbicides, insecticides. We see a lot of heavy metals in our cookware, the pots, the utensils. Make sure you're looking at your cookware, especially lovers of non-stick pots. Make sure you're checking to see what kind of coating in your non-stick pots. There are some old-fashioned Teflon coatings that I know that are very cancerous. We have pots that are made stainless steel, aluminum, titanium. We have cast iron, which is one of my favorite. Titanium is also my favorite. Make sure you're looking at those stainless pots, aluminum pots, to make sure how they are made. So I know stainless aluminum can be good, but not all pots are made equally. So you should be looking at that. So another thing that can trigger or that can increase free oxygen radical in the body is asbestos exposure. We have environmental pollutants, toxic chemicals in the air. Like if you live in industrial areas where we have fumes in the air, tars, you should be moving out of those areas. Industrial areas where there are a lot of fumes, toxic chemicals in the air, that can trigger cancer cells. That can damage your powerhouse and trigger cancer cells. Another example of that can trigger or increase oxygen radicals. So another environmental factor that can abnormally increase free oxygen radicals are ionizing radiation, like overexposure to medical x-rays. Yeah, sometimes you don't really need those x-rays. You should stop overexposing yourself to x-rays because the radiations from x-rays can be cancerous. Then overexposure to sun, the hot sun rays, overexposure also, that can lead to a lot of skin cancer. Okay, and another one is cigarette smoking. We can't stop talking about this enough. Cigarette smoking can trigger free oxygen radicals. So what can you do to prevent overburdening your body with free oxygen radicals? So you stop smoking, you move out of areas, industrial areas, because of the toxic air that you take in, and then check your cookware, check what it's made of. You can also, another good one is vitamin E. Vitamin E is a very powerful antioxidant. Have you guys heard when you've been hearing when people say antioxidants? My cream is made of antioxidant. Look at a lot of face cream women. Look at a lot of face cream. Antioxidants. If it doesn't have antioxidant, for me, I'm not buying it. Why? Because antioxidants helps remove abnormal free oxygen radicals, and they say makes you look younger. Who doesn't want to look younger? So antioxidants, vitamin E, like if you're buying your cream, we'll look at it, vitamin E, we get it off the shelf. So vitamin E, and a very good source of vitamin E, and vitamin E, by the way, is a fat soluble vitamin. So you see that in a lot of vegetable based oils like avocado, nuts again. And we can keep emphasizing healthy food. So this is where healthy food comes in again. Healthy oil, nuts, beets leaf. We have it a lot in sesame oils, vegetable based oils. Avocados, nuts are very good source of vitamin E. And also a lot of carotene we see in carrots, the orange, red fruits or vegetables are also very high in carotene. All right, okay, let's speak about a second trigger of cancer cells: hormones. So whatever causes hormonal imbalance in the body can also trigger cancer cells. For example, estrogen, abnormal high estrogen levels in women. A lot of contraceptive pills has it's made with estrogen alone. So make sure you're checking that and speaking to your doctor about what type of contraceptive pills that you're using or injections that can trigger cancer cells. Okay, abnormally high estrogen levels in the body. So let's talk about the third trigger of cancer cells: inflammation. So what is inflammation? So let's put it this way. Say in your body, if you have like a wound, or maybe a wound or a damage somewhere, you have what is called the immune system. Your immune system are like soldiers. I'll liken it to soldiers. So whenever you have, let's say you have a cut, right? The soldiers or your immune cascade will rush to that area of the wound. We have different types of immune factors. We have the T cells. We have a lot of them in the white blood cells. So they run to that area of wound and they're giving out instruction. You stitch over that, make sure no more bleeding. You stand over there to make sure there's no bacterial infection. You stand over there to fix the blood vessels. So a lot of instruction is going there. But when the damage overwhelms your immune system, right, you have what is called a chronic inflammation. Inflammation happens is a way of your body adapting to a damage or recovering to a damage or getting or fighting a damage, right? That's why you see it gets inflamed. But that inflammation should clear away after some days or weeks after your immune system has taken over. But if that damage overwhelms or takes over or is more powerful than your immune system, you have what is called chronic inflammation. So this can happen in cell level, in organ level. This can happen anywhere in the part of in your body. So with chronic inflammation, if it stays over time, that can trigger cancer cells. One example is smoking. Yeah. Overconsumption of alcohol. Yeah. We have obesity, fat cells, abnormal or toxic fat cells in the body. Yeah, can cause chronic inflammation. And a big one is sugar, sweets, preservatives. Sugar is a big one that causes inflammation. So like I said in all the previous videos, sugar, no. Take away sugar from your kids. Take away sugar. I know I love sugar when growing up. So take away sugar. Sugar it fuels cancer cells. So think about someone who has cancer already. You shouldn't even taste sugar. Like I said, cancer cells are blood-sucking demons. That's what I said. That's how I put it. They are blood-sucking because they attach and they suck out of that person, take over the powerhouse, multiply, spread into every other cells, and they keep on taking. So where they go a lot is where they sense sugar, sweet. In any part of the body where we have high levels of sugar, the cancer is spreading. Okay, so sugar fuels cancer cells. So you should take away sugar from your diet to help prevent cancer cells from developing, okay? And talking about diet, let's talk about spices. Spices, so when I said inflammatory, I explained that earlier on. So you should be thinking about things that have anti-inflammatory properties. Like we have turmeric. Spice up your food with this. Our spices is high in anti-inflammatory properties, right? So turmeric, ginger, garlic, we have what do you call this? So a lot of spices. Do a research on spices. Spices have very strong anti-inflammatory, not just anti-inflammatory, but also antioxidant properties. So make sure you're using a lot of healthy spices in your meals. Okay. So another healthy habit that can help reduce your chances of being hit by cancer is intermittent fasting. Yeah, intermittent fasting helps your body to rest. It helps your body to clean out. Like when you're sleeping is an example of intermittent fasting. When you're sleeping, you're fasting. You have certain hours of the 24 hours of your day that you're not eating. You're giving your body time to clean out, right? And at that time, it's making new cells, it's making new soldiers. You remember, it's boosting up your immune system. So intermittent fasting is a very good way to allow your body adjust. Like our body. So this is just a bit of some of the things that you can do to reduce your chances of getting hit by cancer. So implement healthy choices, healthy habits, behavior upstream. Eat right, check what you're eating, and make sure you take care of your body. Allow your body to rest through intermittent fasting. And the last one I wanted to talk about, remember I said one of the triggers of cancer is also genetics, the one that runs in the family. So make sure you're getting checked, make sure you're getting screened, female, male, make sure you're getting screened for cancer at different stages of your life. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this topic. Like I said, this is just a bit. The topic of cancer is a huge and broad one. So I hope you enjoyed this. And please do not forget to like, to comment, to share this video with your friends. Okay, educate one another. Like they say, knowledge is power. All right, please share this. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel and click on the button, the notification button, the bell, so that you can know when I upload a new video. And always have a beautiful, 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 healthy life. Bye and God bless.